So, we're back again. It's raining outside, so you might hear some random stuff, but welcome back to another video. Hello, it's me. It's my voice again. You haven't heard this in a long time, haven't you? But today I kind of want to talk about the Brawlers update. I don't like the Meg rework. I know. The Meg mains are gonna get me in the comment sections like, oh, Meg's actually good now. Not really, but she is really good now. She might just be the best brawler. And that's the problem. We don't want... I don't really like that Meg is the best brawler. I know a bunch of people really do, but I kind of want to talk about my reasons for why I don't really like the Meg. Now, this is going to be a little bit weird because I don't actually have Meg. Yes, I know. We're making discussion video on a brawler I don't even have. Wow, he's so smart and creative. But I just wanna talk about it because it's like, even if I don't have the brawler, I play against a bunch of Megs now that she got buffed / reworked. And I have some points I just don't really like that the new Meg has brought here. Now, first part, I think that Meg's mecha just has too much on it. Not like it's overloaded or anything, it's just that I feel like it can do almost anything that it wants to do. Because you have a lot of range. Not a lot of tanks have the range that Meg has as a tank. I think Meg literally has the longest range of any tank. But the reason I don't like that is because she has a melee that does a lot of damage. And I know all those Edgar mates in the comments be like, that doesn't do anything. You suck. This is the worst video I've ever seen. But against a bunch of other brawlers, Meg will completely dominate them because she has really good range for a tank. She's got a lot of health, and this is also kind of linked to the second point I want to make. It's this new Meg kind of reminds me of the old 8-bit revive passive, extra life. It's a star power, not passive, I know. Wait. Alright, so 8-bit's old star power just used to revive him upon dying. Honestly very simple, but obscenely broken. Now, they removed it because it was too good. And then, I don't know what they were thinking, but they decided to rework Meg, and that if her mecha form, she starts the match in her mecha form, and it doesn't lose health, and it can recharge off baby Meg still, even if she dies in the mecha. And she starts in the mecha, but that's the problem. The baby form here is the problem, because if you kill the mech form, out pops the baby Meg, and you gotta still deal with the baby Meg. And usually, a very simple way to deal with the mech of Meg is to dive it with a bunch of assassins, shenanigans like that. So, let's just say you live past all of the, mecha swing, you got the shooting at you. Let's say you lived all of that, and you're out of ammo. You finally take out that 6k HP, and out pops a baby Meg. Just sitting there with either a shield or exploding you away. Both of which completely crush assassins again. But I know assassins aren't just the only way to deal with Meg, but I'm just saying, it is kind of weird that basically Meg has an extra life now, because Meg's baby form technically just will now serve as an extra life if Mecha Meg dies. And the problem with this is that she still can recharge the Mecha form pretty easily, actually, because she has range, she's pretty fast, and it's really annoying. Also, and this just hella annoys me because we took down the big form, then it just keeps getting, it gets worse. Meg doesn't die. Just that's it. Just Meg doesn't die. That's just like first 2 points. It's just that Meg doesn't die. And it's kind of just really annoying already. Because that shield is deceptively tough. And my third point is that this rework has completely changed how Meg fundamentally works. Before, you started in your like baby form, right? And the baby form, you had to charge up the mecha, and it loses health over time. But the mecha was like a significant power-up that you had to keep for as long as possible if you wanted to be really good at Meg. But now, you start with it. So there is zero incentive to play really carefully anymore, because you can just run in, you might die, but you'll just get another mecha anyway. You don't actually need to have effort to try to keep your mecha alive anymore. I don't really like that, because usually now Megs can play a little bit more aggressively, and with that range, I don't like that she plays that aggressively with that much health, because that range is literally as much like distance as most, I guess, like quote-unquote longer range brawlers. I think she has similar range to Janet with 6k HP in the mecha at like, I think, max level. I might be getting this wrong, but I know she just has like a ton of health in the mecha. And it actually does regen now, along with her having a healing gadget that frankly should probably also be reworked, you know, because that's also kind of annoying. You got... That's also another added into this, that Meg has a healing gadget, and it just effectively makes her mecha even tougher to take down, and she still has a second life after the mecha. You used to have to actually be good at dodging to play Meg, but now you don't really gotta do that anymore, because just get it back if you die. I think maybe the rework here was supposed to make Meg's skill floor a little bit lower. You have to be pretty good at dodging to be effective at Meg. Now you just regen your HP in the mecha, and the mecha is still really good even though they nerfed the big swing damage. I don't know, I don't really like the Meg rework. But in summary, basically, I don't like the Meg rework because it fundamentally changed how Meg plays. And it's kind of annoying that she still has a second life after the first one that recharges a second life again and again and again. You fight a really good Meg player, they'll sit in baby form, go back in the mecha, and then you just start crying all over again because, you know, they just don't die. And they did say in the Brawl Talk that they wouldn't be willing to make any big, like, balance changes, but this is one of the bigger ones, because this is not how people used to play Meg. People had to play cautiously and know when to get in, get out, you know, stuff like that. Now you can really just play aggressive as much as you want, because, you know, just get it back. I feel like I've repeated myself through this whole video, but like, yeah. Those are my reasons. I don't really like the Meg rework. And honestly, old Meg was actually pretty good if you could get her on like a really good map in like Power League and stuff. On Hot Zone, she was the most annoying thing to ever deal with. And now she's the most annoying thing to deal with anywhere. So, in summary, TLDR, Meg has too much range. The melee swing is still actually really good in like close-up combat. Meg's just unkillable sometimes now, and oh my gosh, can we just go back to the old Meg? There is like, you just need less and less skill to play Meg, honestly, now. I'm going to get flamed in the comments for saying that, but I don't know. Honestly, I would rather have the old Meg over the new Meg, even though the new Meg is definitely stronger than the old one. The old one had problems, but usually it wasn't still overshadowed by the incentive to play her on a hot zone maps because she doesn't exactly die even before. But now she really doesn't die. And now, yeah, basically this did successfully manage to make Meg a good brawler, but I think it made her too good of a brawler. Because Meg just does too much damage still. And like, there's no consequence to playing super aggro with Meg too much anymore. Unless you're playing Bounty, but you know, that's just case-by-case basis. But you know what? If you want more videos like this, you can tell me in the comments what you want to discuss. I'll probably make another one of these Brawl Stars discussion videos. I'll see you guys next time. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, yeah, all that YouTuber stuff. And please bring back the old Meg. I just want the old Meg back.